Welcome to Garden of Gethsemane. It's like let's say, a week before Easter, only a bit more than a week, not a lot, yeah. And we will enter to see the most important garden in the world, at least for, let's say, 60% of the Christians. There's another option there. And this is the Greek Orthodox option, but they believe that the three disciples were praying there, they fell asleep. And Jesus was here too. And in that case, most of the Christians accept that place as the real one. And I must tell you something about it. From the 4th century, people mentioned that place in Caria, a pilgrimage woman who came to hear, she talked about that place. Then, in that case, let's enter and visit it. I do have 20 minutes before they're gonna kick us out. And I'm blessing now 2 crosses, one of E.J, and the other one is of an amazing doctor, Bohdan Rudawski, which is vet, surgery. He actually volunteered to help the animals in the zoo, and he's got his own hospital. And I heard only good things about him. And a vet who deals with animals, for me, is so secret, because the animals from time to time cannot express themselves like human beings. Then in that case, thank you very much, doctor, and I'm blessing, of course, your children as well. Another thing that you must know about the doctor, that he is originally from Ukraine, and now we do have a war in Ukraine. And let's play, let's beg, let's pray that the war will end. No more tears, no more blood. Peace is the word. Then those trees, some of them are quite young, some of them are quite old. They make a research and checked it. We're talking about not more than 1,000 years old trees, but if you will cut a tree, it will grow again. Look at the small branches, trunk. Those can be future trees if they won't cut it. And you can plant it. Then most of the trees are from the same father. You can see here a really old tree. And there are some olive branches. Can I get it? Can I get it? I want to send it to Betty. Never mind. Once I will be able to do that, I will send it to everyone who will ask me to do that. Before we will enter to the church itself, I want us to look at the wall. This is the wall of the old city of Jerusalem from the 16th century. And here you can see the Golden Gate. We believe that when Jesus will come back again from Mount of Olives, this is Mount of Olives, but from the top of it, he will enter to the temple or to Jerusalem from there. You can see a little bit of the Golden Dome. That is the place that, according to the Muslims, Muhammad ascended into heaven, but according to the Christians and the Jews, that used to be the Jewish temple, and it was between 2 to 3 times higher than from Garden of Gethsemane. You could see it. Garden of Gethsemane. What is Gethsemane? It's in Hebrew, and that's the place that they will prepare olive oil from the fruits. And it's usually owned by, let's say, private family. It must be a rich one. And We found here evidence, you can see they're excavating the other side of the road. We found some evidence of a 1500 of a church from, let's say, 1500 years ago. But part of their church here was built on top of it. There were 3 churches here. The first one, Byzantine time, as we believe, 4th and the 5th century. The second one was at the Crusader time, and the third one is the one that you see built not so long time ago in the 20s of the 20th century by 16 countries that helped the Franciscans to build it. And that's why it's called All Nation Church as well. Not only the Agony Church and Garden of Gethsemane Church, but the All Nation Church too. We will enter to the church soon, but I want you to understand that he was here and he knew his future. He knew what's going to be in about a few hours. He knew that tomorrow he would be crucified. He knew that 3 days later he would resurrect. He knew that soon, about 50 days from now, he will reach back home next to his Father. The disciples, one of them betrayed him. The other 11 didn't understand what is going on. Now they came to here from Mount Zion, which is behind the other side of the walls, and they felt agony. They were in stress. But I must say that they ate a lot and drank wine as well. Then the result was tired. And because they didn't understand that a man can die, or he will die today or tomorrow, and he will resurrect 3 days ago, 3 days later, I'm not sure that they understood the story. Even at the resurrection, when they came to the tomb, they were in a state of doubt. Oh, we don't know. Only Mary Magdalene really understood what happened there. Then in that case, E.J and Dr. Rudawski, we will enter to the church. You saw the dome. We will see the domes from the inner part. And I won't be able to talk then. We are now entering to the story of the garden. And the floor, most of it is from Berolucci time, which is 20th century. But beneath the glasses, you will see part of the mosaic floor from the 4th century. Berolucci, when he built it, he changed his plan because he wanted it to look almost the same as the 4th century mosaic floor. And then it might be there is a master, then we will be blessed by them. But if not, we might enter to the bedrock, and we will actually be able to touch the place that he was praying alone. And to the left, we will see a mosaic wall of Jesus' kiss. Then let's enter, and I cannot talk then. It's for you. It's kind of a praying time.